Well, I'm drinking a Gatorade, and it's a beautiful day today. The sun's coming out, so the ice will be melting. It'll become slush, which still is a problem. I don't know if my CNA is going to come see me today or not. I want to talk about who's this girl again? Lee McMillan. I knew nothing about you, young lady. She committed suicide standing in front of a train. That's fascinating. Like I said, guys, depression is an imbalance a chemical in your brain. Because, I mean, it's true. I mean, you can be so much into life as she was, and she's 28 years old and becoming a social influencer and a beautiful girl. She had some guy named Lee that she did a channel with and broke up with him. I presume that's what happened. Then she met a guy named Jordan, had a fling with him apparently. But, it comes down to the fact, as I've said before, if you live your life in such a way of negativity, and that's what depression to me is all about, it really is. I've been there many, many times. Weird stuff goes inside your head. And it is the fact that you see Lee, bright, beautiful, athletic, riding her bicycle, going everywhere, having a good time, enjoying life. But it's what is going on in your brain. That's what it is. Psychiatrists, Freud, Jung, all these people, trying to figure it out. To me, I look at it in the fact of not wanting to live your life and wanting to end it. If you're in that thinking right now, I want you to just stop for a second and realize that if you die, do you really know what's going to happen after you die? I don't know. I told a psychiatrist this one time. Psychiatrist said, I see you've had suicidal ideations. I said, yep. And he said, you still plan on doing it? No, because I started thinking about it. If I kill myself, will that end it? Will it end it? Maybe not. Maybe after I die, I go somewhere I didn't want to go. I don't believe in the afterlife, but then how do you know there's not one? I don't know. So that stopped me from committing suicide because I thought, is that going to be my answer to everything that's happening to me? My depression, my sadness, sleeping all day long, not wanting to live. So, Lee McMillan, I hope that wherever you are now, I feel like you're still going through the same thing you did before you committed suicide. You know? So if you're in this situation right now thinking, I want to kill myself, on this vlog, I'm going to put, and I've done this before, you can call numbers and talk to people, you know, and it's their job to get you to see that life's worth living. I feel for Lee. I feel very, very sad that she decided to step in front of a train. And it is tragic when you lose a beautiful soul like her. But if you have suicidal thoughts right now, Just simply pick up the phone and talk to somebody. And realize that if you do in your life, how do you know that it's going to get better? That's my question. And I'm in a world of a situation today. I will be sleeping most of the day today. And Mondays is not a good time to call people. I want to get Medicare A, B, C, D, and damn it all, I'm going to get it. I am. I had to change my eye appointment because Humana and the fact that guys, you gotta understand when you get old, things aren't the same as when it was when you were young. I mean, I was wiped out, tired, and I remember I laid down with my clothes on, everything, just laid on the couch to take a nap. My wallet fell out of my pocket. I didn't know it, and I thought I lost my wallet. So guess what Humana does? They delete my card, my spending card. Now I had to go to Prime, Amazon. Let me tell you about Amazon Prime. I paid for it. I got some toilet paper that I ordered. You know when I'm going to get it? Friday. Today's Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. See my point? That's 5 days, guys. That's what I kept trying to tell Amazon. What's this 2-day delivery being a Prime member? There is no such thing as a 2-day delivery with Amazon. Now, if you give them $30, they'll deliver it in the same day. So, goodbye to Lee McMillan. And if you're out there thinking about killing yourself and ending it, I'm going to ask you to stop just for a second and think. Do you really know what's going to happen after you die? That's my question to you. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in an afterlife. But then again, how do I know there's not one? How do you know there's not one? How do you know what's going to happen if you decide to end your life? Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.